All right, so lack of information about EBE Bandz' body and stuff like that. Where the body was found, so on and so forth, like where he was buried at,
The location.
the location.
Picture.
I mean, none like all that stuff like that or whatever. And like I was on Instagram and I found the supposed area where he was found at, like the area of woods that he was found at, and it's really hard to say that that's the exact area because like there's no crime scene tape or nothing like so like is this like just a random area they took a picture of? Like how do I know like this is what that's the area I was told in the thumbnail that you guys can see. That's the supposed area. So I don't know. That's what I was told on Instagram. That's where I'm getting a lot of my information from, so on Instagram or whatever. A lot of stuff that people are saying going back and forth is mostly on Instagram 100%. When you go to like media outlets online, they don't give out any information about the funeral, or and they even said that like they're not going to start releasing information until the trial starts. So it's frustrating if you're an EBE Bandz fan. Now, if you're somebody and you're only doing this just because, you're trying to gain attention or whatever, and stuff like that, you might have already moved on from this. But I'm going to talk about it long after because, it is what it is. Because look, I guarantee you people that have been reporting on this case, they've already stopped. They moved on to talking about Lil Reese again.
This is the worst murder to ever happen to a rapper. Ever.
It was brutal.
Ever. So, and the fact that it had so much buzz at first, and for everything to come out and the way it came out, and it was worse than what everybody thought.
Way worse. Way worse. That's the crazy part.
Like it kind of fell on deaf ears or something. I don't know. It's like it was noticed for about a week after we found it out, and everybody just fell back. And you got a lot of people making videos saying things like EBE Bandz update. It's weird because you could tell they're just putting it in there just to see if it's gonna generate views. But me and Dark Cloud have we've already been discussed this weeks ago. This is gonna catch fire and it's gonna die, and it died quick. We're the only
because like what I did was I stepped back for a second because I wanted to see who was talking about it.
Nobody.
And guess what happened? People stopped. They stopped talking about it. They literally let it. It's over with now. It's it. And those guys, and one or two of those guys are still walking the streets. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that on the live stream. What we're gonna say, what we want to say, but
out on bail right now. A couple guys, couple of losers on bail. Is one of the guys still missing, or did he get caught eventually?
I thought they said that was a fourth guy. I could have swore they said that.
Yeah, they did say that, but they only can go by the words of the living. EBE. At the end of the day, Bandz is dead. They can only go off of what one person's saying.
Why did that girl?
Because everybody's not gonna snitch on them.
But check this out. Let me ask you a question. Why did that girl in that apartment lie? Like when she said that she saw him, like he said it had to be him. He was covered up, head to toe in tattoos. So why did she say she saw him on the 26th? He was already dead by the no. She said she saw him on the 27th. He was already dead by the 25th.
If she didn't see him. She probably did see a guy in a tattoo that was white, but you didn't see him.
Nah, she completely lied.
You either lied or you seen somebody else. Simple as that. There's a lot of tatted up white dudes in Rockford or Chicago. Positive there is. I mean, you just seen somebody else. If you weren't lying, you seen somebody else. You either lying or you seen somebody else. You didn't see him. Put it like that. You were mistaken because he died a whole day before that. He was already dead by this time. Like, was he on fire yet? Like, I don't get it. Fuck out of here. But we got a lot of other things going on with this. The funeral, that was very private. It wasn't a public thing. When a lot of rappers die, they be repping the gangs at the funeral. Nah, this wasn't that type of thing. This was inside a church. It wasn't one that was going to get shot up. It was very white. I am aware a couple of the GMBB guys did go. They did attend. From what I heard, I haven't seen nothing for sure. That's just what I heard. But it was a very private funeral. I'm pretty sure it was real sad, and they didn't want no outlets, no news reporting on it at all. Especially no bloggers and no gang members out there. Nah, I'd laugh if his mom wanted.